Welcome to the Sleepy G Show. I'm the host for your most. My name is Gomez, and today, man, I don't just have one, not just two, not three, not four, but I got five special guests on one show. And it's my first repeat guest, actually. Well, not guests. I should really emphasize on the S there. It is my favorite band and truly local New Jersey, and I'll say a good group of people that I'm glad to know and friends. Raising Arizona. Guys, what is going on, everybody?
Hey.
Hello.
It's good.
What's going on?
Nothing much. So last time you guys were here was episode 15 for me. Now, things have happened on the Sleepy G Show. I actually got signed to a podcast network station now.
Ooh,
We're moving.
congrats.
Thank you. Moving up on the world, Unfiltered Studios. I was glad to check in, and I said, "Hey, do you guys like my show? Hopefully, you guys would sign me." And then, boom, it happened within a day.
Wow.
Nice. That's really awesome.
Congratulations, man.
So, CVG's getting up there, getting close to some milestones. Getting close to 50 episodes. Getting close to 1,000 downloads.
Nice.
So, it's exciting having you guys back on. Last time you guys were on, we didn't have the drummer. Now we have a drummer. Chris, introduce everybody. Introduce yourself to the world here.
Yeah, I'm Chris. I joined the band a few weeks ago, and we got together through networking. I found these guys through Alpha Wave Studios up in North Jersey, and we just seems like we had a connection right away, and we've been taking off ever since. And
Nice.
It's a good ride. It's glad to be here.
Oh man, I know the band is happy to have you. I could tell. Seeing some of the pictures that I always see you guys, and with Bree posted on Instagram and Raising Arizona's band, I always check you guys out. I always keep following you. I know you guys did a show recently in Whippany. I was trying to make it, but unfortunately, when you have two kids, it's not easy. I'm starting to learn that.
Okay.
But Bree's uncle Bob, who's also an old friend of mine, was actually showing live Facebook footage. So I was actually listening in through that, and you guys rocked the house that night. Very happy to hear it. Thank your uncle for it too. You know what I mean? Without him,
Course,
I never would never catch that live. So, I've known.
It's funny. I told him.
Oh, what did
I
you
was
tell
gonna say
him?
it's funny. I was gonna say it's funny. I tell him constantly, you should have gone to school for journalism instead of me, because he's constantly doing Facebook Lives, and I'm like, that's what they taught us to do in school.
Yeah.
So I can always count on him to promote the band for us, which is great.
And yeah, and he's actually the one who introduced me to you guys. So, I got to still thank him on that. And, it's kind of funny. I've known him since, my God, I was at least 14, 15 years old. So I used to live right across the street from him. And he's the one who made me into a better football player. God damn him in his Hampton jersey. But there was one day I did hurt him. He couldn't walk the next day. But yeah, those are fun times when I was younger. Now he probably trucked me. Both have bad backs now, so we're not the same. So, guys, what has been going on? I know it's been a couple months since April since we talked. We spoke. Chris is new to the band. What have you guys been up to lately? And everyone can shout out once or one at a time, whatever you want to do, of course.
We are in the midst of recording, doing some projects there, also designing and releasing new merch, which we're really excited about. And just continuing. Well, we were for quite some time having auditions for a new drummer. So that definitely that helped fill in a lot of the blanks. And it was hard to find someone that was a right fit. And I think that we lucked out. We actually found Chris at a Alpha Waves show. Alpha Wave, I always say waves, Alpha Wave, which is this awesome little, what is it, Brie? Like a recording studio?
it's a multi-production studio in Whippany. So they have everything from open mics, they do weddings, they do events, they do showcase shows. I've seen album release shows, and they do an open mic every single Wednesday night. And it's a great thing for the community. And what they do with theirs is that they'll have a featured artist or house band every single week. And we were actually lucky enough to get booked by them. In July, we went and we did an open mic. I think the three of us girls went when they first launched it back in February. And I actually had my bandmate from my other band, the Queensryche Band, send me a message on Facebook saying, hey, I went to high school with the guy who owns this place. You should go look at it. And I was like, oh my God, I just sent that to Sarah Nett. And I was like, let's go check it out. And we fell in love with the place. The sound is like the best sound that we have ever had at any of our live
really
shows.
good sound engineers.
Yeah. So we
that could be tough
we
to
went
find.
back. Yeah, we went back a couple times. And so before I left for vacation, and people were getting like, the summer was absolutely insane for all of us, besides being in a lull with the band because we were without a drummer. We went back to do an open mic, and it was like dead that night because it's the summertime and people are on vacation. We went on twice. We basically performed for the staff, and that was fun. And they ended up booking us. And so I had met Chris back in April or May, I want to say, because again, going back to my other band, my singer was like, come on out, I'm going to be filling in for one of my buddies' bands. They're like a prog rock band. She's like, come on out, come on, network. And Chris was with this other guy. They were doing this duo called Karmic Vengeance, and I ended up networking with them that night.
Not hooking up.
I that's to fix my words there. Yeah.
Use the word. No. It's networking. It's called networking, people.
That's what I meant. Yeah. So it's been a long day. Forgive me. And so when we got to play our show, I asked him and his buddy if they wanted to come out and support, and that's how we ended up linking up with him. But yeah, it's that to wrap up what Sarah said. Yeah, it's a multi-production studio. It's a really awesome spot. If you have a chance to go out and check out a show there.
I didn't even know that little piece of information, because my point of view is we went to do this show and I saw these two guys rocking out on stage, and it just felt like one dead end after another trying to find a drummer. And I'm not trying to bash drummers in any way, but it's hard, especially with being an adult, trying to find someone that can give their time on top of being, responsible and being able to want to be in the band. Like there's just, and it's a lot, it's a lot. It's like another job, really, because you're a business owner. So we were just having auditions and trying to like find people, and the main thing with us is that we need to be able to vibe with them, like on a personality level. But so yeah, I saw these two guys rocking out on stage, and I was like, oh my gosh, that guy's really good at the drums, and he looks like he could like fit in with us. So I made Zach go talk to him. Go steal him.
Did. Zach was the man.
Yeah, I had to do it.
Because I didn't want to be like a weirdo, and like go over there like, hey, So I was like, we're gonna have Zach do it. But he killed it. I mean, I felt like it would be better coming from a guy. So Zach went and did it, and it just worked out. And then he came in for an audition, and he just perfect. So
it was just one of those things where the stars kind of aligned, and I don't want to speak for everybody in the band, but we were, like I said before, kind of really in a lull over the summertime, and we were kind of not getting we were getting discouraged, but we were starting to lose momentum, and we were trying to find shows. We were getting opportunities to play places, but we couldn't say yes to anything because we were without a drummer, and we were like, well, we can go on and do acoustic stuff, but like, how far is that going to get us? Like, we can only do that for so long. So we were like, all right, let's work on new covers, let's write, let's do this. And it was just one of those things, like I said, where the stars quite literally just aligned. And so fast forwarding a little bit to his audition. So that night we played our set, and sets, because the way they do it is the house band will play throughout the night. And so we were like, oh my God, we're like, this is perfect. We're like, please, 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 like fingers, like crossing every finger and toe on our body. He came in for that audition, and he was doing good. And I just remember that exact moment where he had played Tighten Up by the Black Keys. That's one of our songs we used to audition. We picked a song where it was one of ours, which was Record Machine. We picked a song that you have to kind of vibe in the pocket with, and then an easy song like Seven Nation Army, because if you can't play that, like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
You know? So,
I mean, Meg White. Yeah.
Yeah. So he played like some type of fill in Tighten Up, and I just was like, what was that? And I look at Zach, and his face lit up, and I was just like, okay. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that was like the moment that we knew it was like.
And then I swear to God, after that, I think I asked the question of like, what are your goals or whatever, or something. Somehow we started talking
Scary
about
question.
It's a very scary question.
Yeah,
Where do you want to be in 100 years?
Yeah.
That's the loaded question. Here, hold on. Let me get the shotgun. Let me load it up for you. Here you go.
I think he literally said, I think Chris was like literally, and that's one of the things I love about you, Brie. Actually, just quick pause. When I did Brie's, when I started this whole thing, I found Brie on Facebook and did a virtual audition. I was actually wearing this Weezer shirt, I remember. And I remember, I love this shirt. I got it at the thrift store. Anyways, I was interviewing her and she was very like astute and business-like, but I love that because I think we need more of that in the music. Like we need someone who's like serious, but can also be like playful. Right. And so, but I think that when you first meet Brie, because she's very business-like, you know, again, this is like our business, this is our baby. And I think we had just been through so much at that point. But she was like, so what are your aspirations and goals? And Chris is like super laid back kind of guy. And what did you say, Chris? Well, you're like, oh, that's a loaded question. Or what did you were like, that's a.
Yeah, that's very general, you know. That's just like, you know, what do you say?
Like, that's a big question.
That is.
But we've had a lot of people say like, you can just kind of tell, you know, like if you're at this point, if you're in your mid to late 20s or early 30s or whatever, trying to cut your teeth in a local band, then you're in it.
Yeah.
You're in it. It's not just like I'm playing with my friends on the weekends. Like, no, you're in it. So that's why I asked that question of like, okay, if you're, yeah, exactly. Like, are you on the same page with us? Because if you're not, then that's it. But when he answered that question, it was just a very humble answer. And I was like, all right, I like this. And then he had just so happened to mention that his duo was actually going to be no more because his buddy was moving away. And I was just like, oh my God, the stars are aligning. This is it. This is it. And the rest is history.
It's like funny. Like, no, go ahead. You guys go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say like how we found Zach. It's just interesting. Everybody that has come into this band, I guess, well, really Nat and Chris, I would say the newest members, we've come to them. So I think like we're at that point now where we can actually go out and I want this person, because they have this, and this. And that's nice because after a while, once you get to know the kind of music and the kind of scene that you want to play, you know what to look for in your bandmates and your business partners. And so that was just really cool because I feel like the people that we have in this band, it's like we were all meant, without sounding dramatic, we were all meant to play music together.
And
as corny as that might sound.
No, it's not corny because, like you said, you guys hit a low during the summer. I did the same thing happened to me. I hit a low. Like, you know, my numbers weren't there. The YouTube wasn't going good. You know, I'm not getting as many listens, and I almost packed it up, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And then I don't know what happened. Some kind of lightning happened, and a couple episodes. One of them being my buddy Kevin. You know, had a little bit of a drug abuse problem, and I saw my numbers climbing again. And then I'm like, all right, that's it. We're no more joking. And then Unfiltered Studios. One of the podcasters came on my show. My Stupid History Minute podcast came on. He had a book release this last October, and you know, this month. And then I just sent out an email saying, hey, what do I need to do to maybe get with you guys? Kev, who is one of the co-founders of the Unfiltered Studios, goes, listen, it's a vote, and 2 minutes later, yeah, you're unanimously in. We all love you. So, you know, it was great because it's a small networking station. You know what I mean? It's not mega millions for me. You know what I mean? Like some other people that are on, you know, with the Podathon where Metallica is and all that. Listen, I have a couple of friends who got signed by them, and I was thrilled for them. For me, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm a low-key guy that has a lot of fun, as we're doing right now. You know, so for me to get signed to that was just like, wow, that's like the biggest thing for me. You know what I mean? Like I never thought that would happen. So just like Chris coming to you guys, like it just aligned at the right time.
Yeah.
You
know?
And
I think that's what it's all about. Sorry, I'm like
no, but yeah,
like
no,
lagging,
please.
and then I'm like I try to talk, and then I cut
Yeah,
you off. I'm so
that's
sorry.
all right. Please don't worry about it.
That's what it's all about, though. Like Jack Black said in School of Rock, and I always quote him, like, you forgot one, you guys are so focused on making it big, you forgot about one thing. It's called the music. And I think that applies to all artists, whether you are your own creator, whether you're doing your own business, whatever. Like, you need to remember why you went into it. And I think if you can keep that mindset, it will help you stay level-headed. And so that's great that, you're able to keep up with it and stay dedicated, because that's what it's all about. I think in the end is doing what you love.
I mean, with this past week being bedridden with COVID, or I should say basement ridden, I was banished by my family into the basement, so keep away from the kids and the wife and everything, you know what I mean? That was difficult. And and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my schedule. I'm like, God, I got to cancel again. I got, people are wondering what the hell's wrong with me. I'm sick. I'm this. Kids are sick. Things happen. You know what I mean? Like, and I just like, when I texted you guys, hey, just want to let you know I had COVID. I'm feeling better. I'm still keeping you guys on the 22nd. That's why I couldn't send the email out, because I was so weak and tired. And then when I finally got some energy, I was like, all right, I got to send out emails to everybody to get the recordings again. And I don't know if it was Bree or you. It was like, are you sure you're feeling up to it? I'm like, oh yeah, please, I need this, because I kind of miss seeing people, talking to people, see what's going on, because this is, besides my job, this is something I love to do. Like you guys, how much you guys love playing together as a band. And when the next time you guys are in Whippany or very close by, I will be going. Don't worry. I might even do a live episode myself throughout your show.
Cool.
That would actually be really cool.
That'd be fun.
I
Actually,
know the sound people there. I can hook you up, probably.
Well, it's kind of funny. I do have my little microphones now. So
it disappeared for
nice.
a second. It looked
yeah,
like air.
Yeah, no, well, hold on. I'm sorry, because of my background of my Sleevey G. And I don't want the blurry. Sorry. Hold on.
I see a kitchen or something.
No, you see the background.
I was way off.
Yeah,
Rangers. All right.
Yes, I am a huge New York Rangers fan. Giants fan. I'll tell you, if you were able to see the rest of my room, I got Ranger memorabilia, Lindgren helmet sign, Eli Manning helmet sign, Henrik Lundqvist. I got Mike Keenan 94 Stanley Cup, raising the cup. I have a lot of cool stuff.
So you're gonna say Raising Arizona?
You know what? I gotta get a sticker from you guys.
We'll sign something for you.
You know what? I'll
like
take it. You know what?
Yep.
I'll take it. I swear I
should
would.
make
I
posters.
Get him a poster.
Yeah, I'll
get
take it.
Get a picture from that we did today, and we'll sign it, and there you go.
I'll take it. I was like, yes. So as you can see, Sleepy G is getting a little advanced a little bit. So I decided to start doing. I have my little mics because me and my wife started doing food reviews a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, that's so cool.
So we went to a couple places already. We went to this dive bodega in Bloomfield. It's called Bogaditas. Now, this place, you're talking a hole in the wall. But they had what was a grilled skirt steak, cheesesteak, okay, with peppers, onions, 5 different cheeses, butterfly, grilled up. Oh my God.
You're making me hungry.
It sounds amazing.
It was so amazing. That's even I posted tonight what I cooked for dinner. I did
saw that.
Yeah,
I liked it. I was like, oh my God, that looks amazing.
That's just me. That's me cooking at home for the family. It's just grilled onions, 2 large white onions, melted butter in the pan, black pepper, a little adobo, and some oil. Boom, there you go. And then I threw the grilled skirt steaks, little adobo. Boom, we're done. And we made our own. We made our own little steak sandwiches at home.
Sounds yummy.
These are things I'm doing more. And I forget I could leave the background the way it is now. Someone likes the sports theme in the background a little bit. but the thing is, like you guys, I'm lucky and I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm thankful for guys like you, as a great band. You know what I mean? Like I've had bands come in and they're like, "Oh, it's so awesome," you know what I mean? But when I have my local New Jersey band, for me, that's one of the coolest things because we're homegrown New Jersey. You know what I mean?
thank
That's the
you.
best thing because it's about New Jersey. It's about us. And with, it's kind of funny. I always watch to see where, I'll even give you a great example. I have a bad habit of looking at my analytics, and I'm at 950 downloads, guys. So download some more.
That, yeah,
Will do.
no, I think it's pretty good.
But here we go. I get syndicated in Canada, United Kingdom, Sweden, Italy, and Russia.
Wow.
95% of
Nice.
it's all United States. So for me, again, I couldn't dream where I'm at today.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell my family in Norway to listen to you. So
Oh,
you
hell
know
yeah.
Hey, get them out there.
Yeah,
Huh?
I mean, I have Canada's locked down too because I got about 5 guys who are good friends of mine. I've been on their podcast and they've been on mine. So Canada's
That's so
kind of locked down. So, but for me, like you guys are growing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are recording. You guys, and I'm just seeing how psyched you guys look tonight. You guys, when we did episode 15, you guys were psyched to be on the show, but you were like all together. With Chris now, I could see how
even though we
thrilled-
look half tired.
Listen, half tired. I
He's
totally
like, you
get
guys
it.
look psyched. We're
No,
like,
but
yeah.
but you know what? But you could see you guys could see it.
Looked in the eye.
And that's I was a good poker player for a long time, so I could read people. But you could see there's the different vibe now with Chris in the band with you guys. I mean, Zach's happy because there's another guy in the band, so he's probably thrilled.
Yeah.
It was coming to
Still
a point where
outnumbered,
we'd
though.
be like, right, ladies? Oh, sorry, Zach.
Yeah, it's like anything where it's like, yo, we're female fronted and there's Zach. And I'm like, I'm
we started
there.
joking. We started joking for a while. I have a couple wigs from past Halloweens and past cosplays.
Yeah,
I was
we're
like,
right.
listen, you can choose from Natasha Romanoff from 2014 Winter Soldier movie. You can choose from Yennefer from The Witcher. I mean, like,
Oh my-
And we
got
were
different-
recruiting female drummers too. And then we're like, wait a
Yeah.
second.
And it's not easy to find I haven't seen a lot of female drummers. That's rare.
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah.
it's hard to
Yeah.
find.
I
Hard
think
to
the
find,
last-
yeah, for sure.
I think the last time I seen a female drummer, I'm gonna date it back to Lenny Kravitz.
Wow, yeah.
There's Vixen, that Roxy Bertucci. I don't know if she's one of the original members of Vixen, but she's one of them. That's on
Okay,
this-
And
I-
the warning. The
Yeah.
warning is another band. The
Okay.
Warning.
Skillet has a female drummer as well.
White Stripes
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
White
there's-
Stripes.
can count.
There's still
Yeah,
still-
there's a few out there.
but not
I
like
think
It's
it's
just
hard to
more
find a drummer,
rare. Yeah.
period. I could just say that.
Yeah.
Well, one that we can vibe with. Yeah.
so. I know you guys have to be exhausted too because I know you guys were down in Asbury. As this will be dated a little bit later. These guys, as I was watching on Instagram today a little bit, noticed they were doing some awesome photo shoots and this wonderful, cool, windy day of New Jersey. How was the photo shoot today, guys? How was it? You guys have fun or?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We decided to go down to Asbury Park. I think Nat said that there's a lot of girls down there.
Mhm.
She's down there a lot more than me and Zach, and I guess even Sarah are. So we were like, yeah, sure, let's go. I mean, it's a big scene for New Jersey and for the music scene. So it was
Mhm.
like, perfect, let's go. We needed new pictures. The last time we had a photo shoot was when we were doing the promotional stuff for Record Machine, and we had a drummer back then. And for a while I was like, guys, when we're at the studio, like, let's just go in the hallway, take some pictures, whatever, because that's where I film my YouTube videos. But trying to get everybody together in the same room is a lot. So then we finally were like, all right, we need a new photo shoot. We have a new drummer. We need a new photo shoot. So we went down today to Asbury, and yes, it was chilly and windy, but in the sun, it was actually really nice. It's just
Yeah.
once we got onto the beach, I think that's where like the hair started going like this. And it was,
Nice. At least you had
Lot,
natural
but-
hair.
it was
Oh my God, yeah.
yeah, it was fun.
Well,
Uh,
I can't wait to see the pictures.
What did
Yes,
you guys think?
I will say this: if when the pictures do come out, I do want that autograph picture from all you guys because
That'd
that's
be
going
cool.
right on the wall.
Not
That is
too.
going on my wall.
There was a sneak preview if you want to. The photographer just texted me one of all
Well, if
of
you
us.
want to show it to everybody, sure.
It's
know?
like
Oh, yeah,
the
that'd be
20.
cool.
She's so cool. So she is a professional photographer. She's from Germany, and she did my brother's wedding. And we're actually neighbors. That's how we met.
Okay.
But she's great. But she's super psyched. So she sent this. Can't really see it.
There you go. Ooh. Look at
We did
that.
like
The leaning.
we were doing like a silly.
I love it. You know what? That is actually a really cool ass picture.
So
I love
that
that.
would be a
I
good
dig it.
poster picture.
That would actually be a
For
good
one of them,
poster picture.
yeah.
Exactly. You know what? Because you had the boombox in the background.
Yep.
Right.
And you know what?
Yeah.
That is
All
actually
fits.
that would actually be a great poster for you guys
I agree.
too.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
actually be the perfect poster picture to get signed and sell for you guys for merchandise.
She took a bunch. She's phenomenal. I mean, she's very artistic, and she's able to like in the moment she was having us do all these weird things, and I'm an
Mhm.
awkward person to begin with, so like I felt weird for me, but she knows what she's doing, because like once she took the picture, it's like, oh wow, that looks really good. So like she's very good at her craft, and so yeah, I'm definitely excited to see it. It's gonna be really cool.
That actually, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to have it personally at my house now, to be honest with you guys. And when I do, you're going to see it posted right. It's either going to be behind there or actually next to the wall here, which is no family pictures, which we could get that replaced.
We'll make the family wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Honored.
The family wall, or you make it next to Lundqvist and Richter.
That's
There we
better.
go.
Oh, put me next to the king. I'm cool with that.
Well, then you might be going next to the king just because he's a Rangers fan.
Let's go.
So are you guys getting now that I know you guys are recording, writing your music and everything, are any live shows coming up soon for you guys at all, or
Who's gonna? Okay, I guess I'll
Yeah.
answer.
I was gonna try to
Looking
have
at,
the
like
other,
a little
other
brain.
guys talk. I feel bad, but yeah, no, go.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So me. Yeah. So we
Oh, I
actually
thought
are.
you were not. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Matt, do you want to talk about it?
Sure. I mean, we have Porch Fest in Rutherford coming up November 4th.
oh nice. I
Yeah.
didn't even know Rutherford was doing a Porch Fest.
Yeah.
Neither did I, and I'm from Rutherford, so yep.
So am I.
Oh shoot! Oh dude, awesome.
I'm off Nevin. I'm on Nevins. I was on Nevin Street in Rutherford.
Oh, okay. I'm on Sydney. I'm off of West Erie.
I was gonna say I know exactly where you are.
Yeah, that small little street right before is it Carlstad? Is it East Rutherford?
It's right. It's East Rutherford-ish, Carlstad.
East Rutherford,
Yeah.
Carlstad, where it's all the
It's the
same,
same
crap.
shit.
They
I have a-
all go to
yeah.
Becton. It's
It-
Yeah, I have a
fine.
blur over there.
Oh yeah, who cares? I went to same areas.
Okay.
Exactly.
We always beat Becton in football. It's okay. The same areas always rolls over that one. so I mean, for me, I didn't even knew Rutherford had a porch. I mean, I lived in Rutherford.
Yeah, it's their first one that they're doing this year, so it's going to be cool
Okay.
to be a part of the inaugural one. And I've seen a lot of other towns do it. I think Asbury
Yeah.
Park was one of the first ones to really pioneer it, and it
Yeah.
started
November
to
4th. Huh?
uh,
Well, I know this will be aired
yeah, it
probably
started
after.
to
This will be aired after November 4th. What time is the Porch Fest on that Saturday? Oh
It
shit.
starts
It starts,
early,
I
but
think-
I think we're at like I think
Yeah.
we're 7:30. We're towards the end of the night.
Okay, towards the end of the night,
Yeah.
maybe.
We also will be back at Crossroads though on December 10th. That's going to be a really awesome show. It's going to be a big show for us because two of our members actually have birthdays around
Actually,
that day.
you,
And it's
Sleep
probably
and
going to be our
Sleep
last show of the year.
and Sleepy Jesus
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
week
right.
after, 7 days
Hey!
later.
I know you were
Yeah.
December birthdays. Woo.
So there's 3 birthdays in that time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Well,
you know-
Knott's is December what?
Oh, mine's at the end of the month on the 28th.
I'm the
I'm-
12th. Zach's.
The 8th.
I'm the 17th.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I'm at the
God.
end.
It's like
Chris- I don't know when
perfect
Chris's
week.
B-Day is. He told me and I forgot.
I'm August
It's in
3rd.
August.
That's
How
right.
did you forget that?
You're
Your
August
name kept me
Leo.
as birthday.
Chris,
How do you
when's
forget
Chris? When's
that?
yours? August 3rd.
August 3rd, yeah.
My son was born August 5th.
Oh, there's a lot of fifths. I heard too. It's close.
It's close. It's close. So it's, you know, actually the funny thing is, my daughter's birthday is coming up this week, and November 4th is actually the family party. So I gotta see if I could, after the family party, maybe I'll sneak to Rutherford a little bit.
Yeah.
You
if I
should
can.
bring them to the show.
If not,
Yeah, you can bring them.
if I
Bring
can,
the
yes.
fam.
And we'll say the little one is the one I'm more worried about, not the 7-year-old, the 3-year-old.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
But if not, I definitely want to go to the Crossroads on the 10th to see you guys, and maybe do a live Facebook feed on that one.
Cool.
That'd be cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably have
I'm
a
selling
company
some new merch there, so
I'll
I
be,
feel like that would be the show to go to.
and
Yeah.
probably competing with Uncle Bob over there.
Yeah,
That
he'll
too.
probably be.
He'll
We'll
be
probably, I'll
Dueling
probably be
cameras.
asking him to take pictures and video for us, if we can have somebody planted in the crowd there. But yeah, that's gonna hopefully be a really big show, and it's one of those other like full circle moments, I guess, in our
Mhm.
career thus far, because we started off the year at Crossroads. That was our first live show, live debut as a band. We had done open mics, but that was our first big show, and now we're going to be ending the year where we started it at
That's actually-
Crossroads.
Crossroads is actually a really good, cool bar. I actually had my buddy's band, The Fourth, play there. His Brian Colburn music was played there before. He had multiple bands, so he had his punk band play there. So I've been there a lot. It is probably one of the coolest bars I've seen in a long time, and it's only like about 25 minutes away from here. So it's in Cranford. No, is it Garwood?
Garwood.
Garwood, yeah. No, I'm thinking where he used to live back in the day. So I'm actually, as you can see, I took the trusty Sleepy G date book out, because if I don't write
Nice.
this down, I'm horrible when it comes to this.
I'm the same. I have
I
3
write everything
separate
down. Yeah.
paper planners.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're teachers, so that's like our
Yeah,
life is
Yeah.
planners.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Teachers, freelancers, members that are in multiple bands. I mean, I have like 4 different calendars on my phone between the studio and myself and raising.
I'll definitely, and also, you know what, for that one, I'm gonna promote that. I'm gonna promote the November 4th. If I can make it out to that one, I'll definitely will.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna promote November 4th for you guys too.
Well,
And
thank
it's
you.
Thank you.
November
awesome.
4th is also the day before my best friend's birthday, which I just realized. I feel like both shows are going to be good luck. We're so close to such a good.
Good
I
time.
feel like it's going to be
Yeah, for
very.
sure.
I don't know. I have a good feeling. Anytime it's like the end of the year and we do a show, it's always out like with a bang. So I think it's going to be. I feel like.
Yes,
excited.
I'm doing this live/recording with you guys, so I can write my notes down now. Why? Because I still have the COVID fog of my brain. Still
Oh,
not
you're all
fully.
good.
It's still not working. So yes, I did it live, everybody, because I wanted to see them. I actually do write things down.
Oh, okay, good.
But no, I mean, I definitely like to be there for the 10th though, big time. That would be one of the days I would definitely want to drive down and see you guys, for at least good hour, and then call it a night, because I gotta go to work the next day.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
That's
definitely,
gonna be an early night. Yeah. The
I'll
promoter
definitely-
actually wants it to be early, so
I'll definitely come down and see it, because first of all, it'll be great, and I could actually do like a live feed Sleevy G from Instagram or Facebook Live. So it'll be really cool to hear you guys and get a couple moments with everybody talking, and before you guys go on and after that, and that'll be kind of like behind the music a little bit. Like each one's behind the music, except it'll be my concept.
So cool.
that made me very excited.
Why is she bringing it out?
Hey, you know what? It'll be kind of
the amount of times that I have spent on my bed in my bedroom just watching like Poison behind the music, Aerosmith behind the music. The fact that like we're getting
about to get
considered
one.
for our own like version. Yeah, exactly.
And
It's
it'll be
really,
live.
really freaking cool.
It'll be
It's
live, and
exciting.
I'll keep the recording going on Facebook or Instagram. Like I know some people delete this stuff, but I will actually keep it on and tag everybody, so we're all there. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
This is the stuff I love. That's what I love to do, because I definitely promote you guys just like you guys promote me. So that's one thing I love doing. You know what I mean? I have no problem. Like actually had Bree's friend Lupe Dragon came on the show, and I've been
Oh,
following
she's
her.
amazing.
She's
Yeah.
an
Love
amazing
her.
voice. And then every time she invites me to a show, it's like, damn it, I got something to do. It's like I can't make, like, I haven't gone out to shows, and now I'm allowed to go out a little bit more, so I'm gonna try to start going out a little
I'm
more.
allowed.
A little bit. But it's hard with a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old. It's always difficult, because
Yeah, that I can't even
course, yeah.
imagine.
that's they're a bundle of joy.
I teach and I'm like, I love what I do, but when I come home, I'm like, it's a lot of work, you know?
I gotta I'm gonna give a big shout out to my wife because she had to handle a lot of stuff with me down like with COVID. I
Yeah.
felt horrible. Still do because they're coughing, but they have like the normal colds, which is good. So it's like
Oh, they didn't catch it. That's
they
really
didn't.
lucky.
So, like I said, when I get sick, I try to stay away from the family. But Friday night, I think it was like around Friday night to Saturday morning. I woke up with such a chest pain and cough. I went down to the basement right away. I was wide awake from like 1 o'clock in the morning. So right before I thought I was going to go to work, I was up. I just took the test, and I'm like, shit. That's all you heard. And then I texted my coworker saying I'm not coming in, be out for a while for COVID. And text Laura. She goes, okay, what do you need? I go, need my shorts. I need my pillows. I need my medication and my big water bottle.
Oh my gosh, you had chest pain? That's terrifying.
Luckily, it was nothing. It kind of cleared up in the morning.
You didn't go to the ER or anything? I
No.
would have been freaking out. I'd been like, oh
No,
my
you
God.
know, I know, you know what, when you know your body,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you know what you need to do. So
Right.
for me,
For sure.
after a little while, I drank some more water, had some hot tea. I started feeling a little bit better, and then was able to see the doctor right away that morning and get the wonderful special drug that kicked my butt. Never again, but you know, this is the second time I've had it, and I don't wish upon anybody getting it. So
It's
Yeah.
I've had it
Yeah.
once and I still feel the effects. from
yeah,
it.
and the funny thing is, everyone goes, "Oh, COVID's no longer COVID." Look what's going on. COVID's still around,
Yeah.
or
It's
whatever,
always gonna
or
be
the
around.
newest strain. Yeah, the newer strain of COVID's, which act
Gonna
like
be here for a
flus.
while.
Yeah, it's gonna be here for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, we're lucky that the kids haven't gotten it, or if they have, it's been minor. I think with me, I got lucky. I caught it a lot earlier than expected. So, you know, it really, I was more weak than I was sick. Like I was coughing pretty bad for 3.5 days, and then it started getting milder and milder. But I will say this, I'm just glad to be here talking to you guys. As you know, it's always great to see all everybody. You know what I mean? I know everyone's exhausted today. But you know, if you know, it's the cool thing like this that makes everything worth doing.
Yeah.
You know, see, you look like you're exhausted, Zach. As I'm watching your face, you're like,
Oh no, he always looks like that.
That's
he's
just his
like,
face.
he's like the Godfather sitting in his chair, like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
All he needs is like
The cat.
the cat or something to just sit in his
Oh.
lap and just like
Just like
Petting it, yeah.
yeah. Oh no, I said the magic word. Now she's gonna go get her cats.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
It's all
there
right.
they are.
There you go.
There you go. And what is the cat's name? Because I don't like
This is Lily.
Lily.
she-
Okay.
She's like a dog. She likes to give kisses.
Nothing wrong with
She's
that.
very bad. She's like she's obsessed with my iPad. So like this whole time she's been trying to get up here. So I feel really bad. I hope I don't get in trouble, but I have a spray bottle just in case because she will try to get up here and chew the wires and I don't want her to hurt herself. So that's how we
That's
but,
okay. It'll be like in National Lampoons. Just don't waste all 9 lives on the electric cord.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like using
I
I don't like
believe-
using the spray bottle, but
I
I mean
know.
you guys are all dog people, so you know. I mean you don't know, but
I had a cat. I had a long time ago. We had a Siamese cat. So
those are cool.
they're freaking vicious.
What happened?
So I was a young boy. I didn't know I was allergic to cats.
Oh.
So I guess the one day I was home and the cat was sitting next to me. I didn't care, whatever. And then all of a sudden I started sneezing, and I accidentally sneezed so hard I whacked the cat off the couch, like literally, boom, threw it like that. Like wasn't expecting the sneeze, and next thing I noticed, the little fur ball clawed my thigh and wouldn't let go. I'm like ripping it with I'm like, everything. I threw water on it, like cold, not hot water, cold water, to get it off me. You know what I mean?
Oh, poor guy.
I was sneezing like crazy at that time, and I couldn't control
Oh
it.
my god.
Poor cat.
So,
Oh.
I didn't mean to hurt it though. I wasn't like,
Right.
I didn't mean to do it
They
viciously.
get crazy. Yeah, once they get in their little
I
fits.
dumped water on it. I was ready to whack it with the pot just to get it off of me. But luckily, my savior, my uncle, came and just like calmed the cat down, and
Oh.
he clawed all eight claws.
Mm.
I don't have the scars anymore, thank God. But it was,
Yeah.
I was scarred for life, and me and cats.
Siamese are weird though. Sometimes my dad, he grew up in Brooklyn, and they had a Siamese. He said the cat refused to go on the floor. It would only walk from furniture to furniture. Like,
I've
it would
seen
not
cats
go on-
like that. And
Siamese are just, I think, different. I think a lot of people with cats, they just,
they have
until
multiple
they meet the right
personalities.
one, maybe. I don't know. Because I was
Yeah.
a dog person I had a Frenchie, and then I got my cats,
Oh.
and they're great.
You
but-
guys are ready to laugh what dog I had last? A Chihuahua.
No.
I love
Oh
chihuahuas.
no.
Yep. So
You have
No.
picture a 380-pound guy with a Chihuahua.
Chihuahuas
even
are
that,
so
it's
good,
just-
though.
Nah,
That's true.
there was a good reason for the dog. The dog was born the same day my dad passed.
Oh.
So the Chihuahua stayed with us for a long time, and unfortunately she passed away of old age. And I'll tell you though, for a year of her losing her eyesight, she did pretty damn good until she ran into doors.
Oh.
You know, when she heard the door open, she would run, and then I would say, "Hey," and then she'll whack right into the door. I'm like, "Yep, you're still blind." But she was a
Oh,
good protector
no.
of me, even though she seemed like she never liked me, but she always was protecting of me, because anytime my uncle tried to mess with me, my I'll say the name Chiquita, as my mom named her,
That's so
Yes.
cute.
after a banana too.
I love that.
And she was actually very protective of my room. So if my uncle tried to get in, she would actually literally hide and bite him.
Wow.
So she was a
Sounds like you don't
protector.
have luck with pets.
Well, you know, I always told my uncle, I said, listen, if a Rottweiler try to bite off her head, she's gonna win. He's like, why? By the time she reaches halfway to the throat, the dog is gonna suffocate and she's gonna win. And she'll walk away scathed free. I go, Chihuahuas are not to mess with.
It's true. My mom has a Chihuahua. I think his name's Pepe, and I think he's like 20 years old now. He's so old. He has no teeth left. She just told me, she's like, he lost his last canine, so his tongue hangs out. Like I'll show you guys a picture, and it's really bad now apparently, because
Oh, excuse
he's
me.
completely clueless, and his tongue just sticks out, and it's adorable.
Sounds like some people I know, they're completely clueless.
There's like a lot of people I know.
There's like a lot of people that drive up and down the Garden State Parkway.
Oh god. Yeah,
287
287
Bike.
South.
287 South, 287 North. I work
Every
in Morristown.
highway.
I live in Morris.
Every
I
highway.
work in Morristown, and I drive up home to Pinebrook every day. So I get 287 South, 287 North every single day.
It's always a traffic jam too. Like literally, it could be like 4 a.m. and there'll be traffic.
Well, it's kind of funny. The only time I don't get traffic, if I leave my house at 5:55 and I reach 287 by 6:05, I'll tell you, it's such a pleasant drive. If I'm later than 6:05, it's like I'm honking the horn and flipping the finger off to everybody. Like,
That sounds like my commute to college when I was going to school at William Patterson. It's like if I didn't leave by a certain time, Route 3, forget it.
oh
Route
yeah,
46, forget it. I would be driving through, I'd be cutting through Patterson, like constantly locking my doors, like at every single stoplight, because the highways would be just so backed up. It was horrible.
I did
yeah.
find Pepe.
oh,
His
Aw.
tongue, that's his tongue. It doesn't go away. It just stays like that.
There's nothing
Sorry,
wrong with Pepe. All right. Well, guys, you know, as we went off topic a little bit, but that's okay, because that's what I love about this show. So we're getting ready for Porch Fest November 4th,
Yes.
and then Crossroads December 10th.
Yes.
Yes.
So two big shows for you guys are coming up. releases, are we talking any music release soon?
So that is dependent on how things go with recording. We're hoping by the new year
Okay.
to release some stuff. We really wanted to get stuff out earlier this year. It's just we've been through quite literally hell and back this year. So we're just kind of focused right now on just doing the live music stuff, then laying low, writing, and then getting ready to release. But as soon as we can, we will be opening up those floodgates
I
and
can't
telling the
wait.
world that we got new music.
Well,
So.
if you guys want to come back on for that, you guys are always welcome, of course. Zach is the godfather in the background as he waits. I love it. I love it.
You have to get your dog, Zach.
He would be barking and going crazy and probably just kissing me like, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, let me see if I can try to get him. I'll be right back.
God, how does he have a 49ers
I think he just
jersey?
stepped
I
off
was
of
just
the
thinking
mic.
that, and like looking, are those pop-ums? Do you guys
Yeah.
both have those pop-um things in the background?
Yeah,
he's got the
I got
Funko
my
Pop.
yep, I got my
Metallica.
yeah, I got well, Kirk
Guns
was
N'
actually
Roses.
on my dresser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Metallica, I got Alice Cooper, Guns N' Roses, and then I got Freddie Mercury in his Wembley Stadium outfit behind
Oh,
them,
Nice.
and Steven Tyler and Joe Perry, but they stay in the boxes because I want them to be signed one day.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
My favorite band in the whole world.
Yeah, good idea.
So
That actually is a smart move.
The doggy.
The dog father.
I think that
It
is
is
So
chicken.
cute.
This is Dutch.
Dutch looks a little bit petrified.
Yeah, it's the way
Like
I'm
a
holding
mix
him. I'm
of
not gonna lie to
Teddy-
you.
Teddy and
Whee!
Remix.
yeah, where's Teddy? Teddy. Oh wait, he's not outside my door. Usually he's kind of literally like
Bye, bud.
laying outside my bedroom door because he's also kind of obsessed with me, but he's obsessed with me
Oh.
because he wants food or water. There's nothing up there. I love him very much, but there's nothing going on in that.
And he
brain.
wears a
It's
diaper.
just
So cute.
Teddy,
that
Mr.
too.
Roosevelt.
All right.
Teddy
Dutch,
Roosevelt.
I know
love
you
that
were.
guy.
He was taking his beauty nap. He doesn't need it though, but I'm gonna let you go, buddy. All right.
Do you love that when you hold animals and they go like this? Doesn't
Well, the
matter
first
what
thing
it
he
is.
did, Dutch was like this. He's like, "What am I
I
doing?"
surrender.
Yeah, he
He's
felt
like,
like.
dude, his eyes were bugged out. He's like, "What are you doing, Dad?"
Yeah, no, I got it
down.
from a bad trance.
You
he
probably
was,
saw
he was
your
knocked
49ers
out.
jersey. That's why.
Yeah, he's like, "Aren't you a Saints fan?" Like, yeah. Trying not to let people know we lost this week.
Oh, listen, my team won today. Bree and I are in a happy
Exactly.
mode.
We
Same,
can't
but
we can't
not
speak
used to
because
the
you know
feeling.
what? We're
5.
2-5 now. I mean, we
Yeah.
can't. We're not ones to talk. We're 2-5.
Hey, we're climbing up out of the ladder. We beat Washington.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
Hey, you know what? No, you know what?
Hmm.
We should be 3-5 because we beat Buffalo too, technically. If they didn't cheat it,
That
and they
is
lost
true.
today, and
That is true.
they lost today, and that kicked them in the ass. So that's all I got to say about that. All right, guys.
I think we have one of every. Sorry. Oh my
No,
God, you
go
got
ahead.
to end, and I'm
No,
like,
no,
I
you
think
go ahead.
I'm
Go
pretty
ahead.
sure there's a everybody on this except for maybe you and Bree like different teams. I just found that really interesting because we're all
That's
from
right.
like Jersey, but we all like different football
True.
teams.
Yeah, you know, New Jersey. I used to live not even 3 miles away from the damn stadium, so I better like the Giants. The Jets
That's true.
Jets always stink.
Yeah, yep.
So
Yeah, and
anything with Mets, Jets, and Nets, they always stink.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've always heard a little saying for the Jets. It stands for just end the season.
Yes, it does.
that's not the chant that I learned growing up
No, that was another chant too.
from my dear uncle. That's not the chant that I learned about the Jets growing up, but
Nope.
I'm not convinced.
No, we're not saying that out loud. We'll say that one day. Maybe we'll do that for the live show.
Maybe we could do that next week. I mean, aren't we playing the
Outta here.
Jets next week? Although I really don't want to go to that game because they are.
I don't
dish
think.
shit.
No, wait a minute. No, we're not home for that one. The Jets are home. We're the away team.
Regardless,
Oh.
I don't want to be anywhere near that stadium. It's going to be vicious, but I'll be screaming that from
I'll
my
be honest with
TV
you.
from the comfort of my own home.
If opportunities go and I get tickets, I'm going to that game. Just because.
You're a better man than I, because I have been to those
So-
games.
so
I
have
do
I.
not
So have I.
any of those games. Dallas, I mean, I really don't have much of a choice. It's either go to a bar, go to the game, or
I would
stay at
actually
home and lock
go to.
myself
I
in
would
my
go
room
to the
because my
game. I
stepfather's
went
a
to that
Dallas
Monday
fan.
night. I went to that Monday night Seahawk game. I went with one of my a friend of mine who had a spare ticket. Well, his son couldn't go. It's a Monday night game. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go. I don't care what game it is. I'll go there anytime for those seats. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
They're that good.
I agree. I love being there. It's like whether I'm there for a concert or I'm there for a giant game. It's like kind of like
Yes.
you. It's like we
Yes,
can
we know
see
you
the
went to
stadium
Metallica.
from the house,
We
and
know you
with
went to
my
Metallica.
family.
Mm,
Okay, listen, we went twice because I paid
Oh.
for night two because I told my boyfriend you don't really have much of a choice, but you're going. But just being at that stadium, it just always feels like home to me, and it's just kind of
Yeah.
because it's been a part of my upbringing ever since I was a kid. Like as soon as you're able to, you're going to the game, and then
yeah,
all
exactly.
the concerts are there. So it's
And you
just
go to Steve
I'd
Sizzling
give any chance to be there.
Steaks. Go to Steve's Sizzling
Yeah.
Steaks if you can for a good freaking New York strip sizzling steak. Oh my god, I'm so hungry right now. Sorry. It's like I'm gonna have to do a food review soon. I'm going to see what I haven't let them like. Do I have dessert? Yes, I do. Pumpkin roll.
All
My
right.
mother-in-law's
There you go.
famous pumpkin roll.
That sounds good.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
good. It is really good.
I
But
have double dunker ice cream. I'll probably get into that.
Oh god, that sounds good right now with the pumpkin roll. Anybody got whipped cream to go with it? And I'll bring the pumpkin roll and we can all meet up then instead.
I mean, if
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
by,
should
will
make
you
that
come
work.
over?
Maybe we get some
Yeah.
COVID.
Yes, I will.
Oh, perfect. All right. I'm gonna have to go shopping.
All right. As we totally definitely got off topic. All right. So guys, remember this the big dates to remember is November 4th, Porch Fest in Rutherford.
Mhm.
December 10th, Crossroads, couple of birthdays, celebrations, huge night with merchandise, new merchandise. Hopefully posters. Yep, hint. And then I'm my goal is to shoot for the December 10th show for you guys to do a little live segment up there with you. Before and after you guys go on. Try to get there a little bit earlier. And then the exciting news, you guys are recording, and the even more exciting news is the acceptance of the new drummer Chris on the band, who's been laying low in the background tonight.
In his
Chris-
car.
In his car, actually, which is a new one for me. This is a new one. I actually interviewing somebody in the car whenever
I think it's
everyone
really
else is
cool.
home. Actually, it is. It's kind of cool. I actually envy him on that one.
Mysterious.
I'm
As long as
bringing
you're
that.
not driving.
Yeah. As long as you're
Next
not
time we come
driving,
back, we'll
yeah.
all be sitting in our cars.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
hey, how's it going?
So, Chris, welcome to the band. Welcome to the show too, on top of it. Since this is your first time here. Guys, it's always a blast having you. I'm so excited for you guys for the future. I can't wait for the new stuff to come out. Now, the only thing I say, who wants to take the lead and tell everybody where they can find you? Because I know there's about 5 different voices here.
I think we're all quite well. Okay.
Me? Hi. I was gonna
yeah.
say it's either you
I
or
was
looks
doing
like
a
she's
Jeopardy
ready.
song.
Bree can go. She is the marketing queen, so she would know. She's better at knowing all the social names
Media.
than I.
All right. So Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are all at Raising Arizona NJ. Actually, no, I apologize. Instagram and TikTok are at Raising Arizona NJ, and then you can find us on Facebook and YouTube, which is Raising Arizona Band. Give us a follow, give us a like, all
Subscribe.
that stuff. We actually, all that. If this is out before or after Halloween, we should have some new Halloween videos up on the YouTube channel, which will be pretty cool. We did some covers, so hopefully you'll like that. And yeah, that's it.
I think it's after we'll be posting after Halloween, but I will mention still, no matter what, even though it'll probably be after November 4th, but I will promote November 4th for you guys on my Instagram and my TikTok, my new CVG TikTok, actually. So I got to actually follow you guys on that one. I'm following you my personal, but I got to go.
You've succumbed to the dark side.
Yes, I
It's
have.
unnecessary, and I hate it. I honestly, as a creator, I hate it. As a consumer, give me all the dog videos, give me all that stuff. It's just as a creator, I can't stand it because it's just the demand is ridiculous. But that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah, we could do that on another night. Don't worry about that. as we can see, we can always talk forever, all 6 of us tonight. I really appreciate you all coming out tonight. Again, I know it's been a tiring day. I know you guys had a lot to do today, but I really thank you for coming on to the show. As you heard, guys, definitely check them on YouTube, listen to the music. Unbelievable band, unbelievable voice. You guys are truly awesome. Chris, welcome to the show and to the band. We're excited. Excited to see you guys live soon. I'm so happy everything's working out for you guys tremendously. And I also want to thank, before I forget, I want to thank Unfiltered Studios, where now it's the new home of the Sleevey G Show. Thank you to them, and to everybody else, thank you. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Catch us on Spotify, Apple, Good Pods, Amazon, everywhere you hear music and stream everything. That's where you'll find us everywhere, pretty much. So keep checking us out. And like I always end the show, nothing but love, peace, and happiness. Good night, everybody.
No.
Bye. Thank you.